welcome back to the final part of the lesson, part 4 of lesson 1. So we're going over your practice. I'm not going to go through every problem with you. I'm just going to show you how to set them up. Okay, so here 47.123 plus 8.416 plus 705.4. You need to set them up so that their decimal points all line up exactly, which then gives you for this last one that you have 2 spaces here. So you just annex your zeros to fill those spaces. It's not as big a deal, for addition, but it is for subtraction, especially when you have the uneven number on top. You need to make sure you annex those zeros because you'll need to borrow in order to subtract and all that fun stuff. Which was not a problem here because when you lined it up, they both had 2 decimal places there. So you would line them up and you subtract. Make sure that you borrow carefully. If you have any questions about how you did these 2 problems, just let me know through a text message and I would be happy to go over them with you. But I think that that's probably sufficient for you. Right here, 47.05 times 6.42. You need to multiply carefully through. Make sure that that part is correct, your math. And then you count your decimal places. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So your answer would need to have 4 decimal places in it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, if for this one thing I wanted to mention, if you have a 0 on the end of your decimal, because your answer would have been 302.0610. When I read off the answers, I read it without that 0 because that 0 is not necessary. It's not a placeholder or anything like that. So remember that 0 is not necessary. So if you have that 0, it's fine. If you don't have that 0, that is also fine. It's actually the most simplified answer. You can't get rid of any zeros in the middle, any zeros here, but you can on either end when you have a decimal. Okay, I am going to go through this problem with you because I want to make sure that you understood what you needed to do. Okay, so you need to get rid of your decimal point. This one you move 3 places, so this one you move 3 places, which comes out putting your decimal right there. Gets rid of it here. So now you're down to 32 into 4006. Well, 32 goes into 40 one time. Subtract gives you 8. 8 is less than 32. Bring down your 0. 32 goes into 80 2 times. 64. We need to move this. 80 minus 64 is 16. 16 is less than 32. Bring down my 6. Okay, 32 and 166, I'm going fast for time's sake, is 3. 3 times 32, 6, 9. Oops, did I do that right? No, I didn't. Sorry, it's not 3, it's 5. Something didn't look right. Okay. 5. Okay. 5 times 2 is 10, carry your 1. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. There we go. 166 minus 160 gives you a remainder of 6. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to keep dividing. I annex the 0 here and bring it down. 32 into 60. Can it go 2 times? Nope, that's going to be too big. It can only go once. 32 gives me a difference of 28. Annex another 0, bring it down. 32 into 28 can go 8 times. 16, carry my 1, 25. Okay. 24 is my difference. Going to annex another 0. I know by now you want to stop, but we can't yet. We're not done. 14, 22, 16. Okay. bring down my 0. This number should look familiar. 32 into 160, 5 times is 160, and my answer is 0. Woo! All the way to the bottom of the board on that one. And so that's your answer. Okay? For your next one, same deal, only this one came out evenly. You moved your decimal point back to here, moved this one back to here, and you had the answer 44 for that one. It was nice and easy. Okay, for your last two, they were your conversions. The one that I erased just now was 75 feet to centimeters. Okay, we're going to start out with 75 feet. I can't go directly from feet to centimeters. I don't have that. So I have to bridge, and I bridge using inches. Then I can go from the inches to the centimeters. There's 12 inches in a foot, 2.54 centimeters in an inch. I know I'm going to be multiplying. So my final answer is 75 times 12 times 2.54 centimeters. 450 inches to miles. Okay, your book told you go from inches to feet to miles. So they gave you the order to follow. So I'm going 450 inches. I'm going to go to feet first because I don't know how many inches are in a mile. That would be a lot of inches, let me tell you. So I'm going to go to feet first because I do know how many feet are in a mile, so that I can then go from feet to miles. So 450, there's 12 inches in a foot. There are 5,280 feet in a mile. So that is 450 over 12 times 5,280 miles. And that's all you needed to do, okay? Let me know if there's something you didn't understand. Love you guys. Have a great day.